Fans last fall to vote. More than 35,000 signed up. And with 690 million followers on her social media, if Taylor Swift were to get behind one of the presidential candidates, nearly 1 in 5 people say they'd likely vote for her pick. As Stephen Fabian reports, some are wondering if she might be able to swing the election.
Could Swifties swing the presidential election? President Biden's campaign apparently thinks so. Her support is the endorsement of their wildest dreams, according to the New York Times. And it's no surprise why. Her reach is undeniable.
I just want to point out, Taylor Swift is really popular among all voters. Her favorable rating is 70%.
In a new poll, 18% of voters say they're more likely to vote for a candidate endorsed by Taylor Swift.
One idea the campaign has floated is for Biden to even go to a Swift concert. And so that would bring a lot of attention. Maybe she would shout him out from the stage. It's definitely been at least half jokingly talked about in the campaign.
Any plans to go on tour?
When asked about the idea, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre laughed it off, but didn't deny it.
I'm not going to get into the president's schedule.
The prospect of Taylor campaigning for Biden is making some conservatives nervous.
I think if she's smart, she will just stay out of politics altogether.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved in politics. We don't want to see you there.
They are freaking out. They need to calm down is what they need to do.
There's even a right-wing conspiracy that the Super Bowl is rigged so that Taylor can take center stage and endorse Biden.
Right-wing dinguses like Vivek Ramaswamy are claiming this whole thing is a conspiracy, suggesting that the Super Bowl will be rigged for the Chiefs to set the stage for Taylor Swift's Biden endorsement. What? That's whack, Jack. Come on.
In other news today, a little girl did everything right, according to police. She was on her way to school when a creep pulled up in a car and tried to grab her. The little girl ran, screaming for help, and she got away. Amber Cagliano reports that this is an important lesson for all children to know.
It's a parent's worst nightmare. A suspected child predator attempts to snatch a girl as she walks to school. Today, the 11-year-old is being hailed for doing everything right and saving herself. What did she do right?
This victim did everything right. The most important thing she did right, I would say, is just fighting for her life.
You can see the car swinging around as the youngster comes down the sidewalk. The suspect gets out, and the savvy girl immediately senses danger and bolts from the scene. You can hear her racing footsteps as she calls out for help. She's following advice from child safety experts that Inside Edition has been sharing for years.
Don't be shy. Help! Help! Yell it out, because attention will save you.
Now the 5th grader from Glendale, Arizona is being given a shout out by her school. We want to acknowledge the bravery of our student who quickly ran from the area, found the safety of classmates, and reported the incident to her teacher when she arrived to school. 37-year-old Joseph Ruiz was taken into custody. Turns out he lives in the same apartment complex as the girl, who police say was targeted. Elizabeth Smart was famously kidnapped from her bedroom in Utah when she was 14. Last night on America's Most Wanted on Fox, Elizabeth says she practices screaming with her brood of kids.
If you have the chance to get away safely, if you have the chance to scream or kick or yell, and I fully recognize that does not come naturally, take it.
And that's just what this little girl did.
The 37-year-old suspect has been booked into jail charged with attempted kidnapping.